is so in addition to those, you've also seen. I made you watch The Grinder. What's up there?
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah. How far have you seen? What's up? What's going on?
It's hard for me to remember exactly because like I watched a bunch on my own and then started over watching it with Nicole.
Yeah.
So I think I've seen like the first 10 episodes or 11 episodes like twice each.
So there's
Your synopsis is pretty good though. Like I thought the pilot was great, and the second episode was like pretty good, and the next episode or two I thought were a little weak.
Yeah,
but then it got
just gets
better,
and it just keeps getting better. There's a stretch with Timothy Olyphant playing himself.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm either just done with that or not quite done with it yet.
Right. That stuff is like where it starts to get better, and then once Olyphant is out, then it like the next thing gets even better.
Really?
Yeah, it's so good. It's like the way like Dean's commitment to not understanding how life doesn't share the same dramatic qualities of dramatic television is so hysterical, especially because everybody constantly buys it except his brother
Fred
and
Savage's
sometimes his brother's wife. Usually, she is even bought out. Like it's almost like it's almost really like brutally sad how how Fred Savage's character is treated when he's being constantly so reasonable. He's always being so reasonable and just like everybody is on Dean's side.
Yeah, he's not really like the stick in the mud who just won't let his brother have his fun.
Right.
Like that's kind of his role in the show, but like so much more.
Because in reality, he just lets his brother do whatever. Because there's nothing he can do. Because everybody is constantly like, "Why are you being so awful to your like immensely rich, famous brother that needs all the world's attention?"
It's good. And like in the way that the Dean character treats everything like it's a television show.
Yeah.
And they're constantly talking about him having been on a television show. It's like the whole show is like this weird. It's just like tons of like meta commentary on television.
It's very meta, but it's meta. I sometimes find when things are too meta that they are annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't go overboard
and
with it at all.
Like tongue in cheek. This feels more meta than a lot of things that I think are too meta. But because it's not tongue in cheek, like it's meta without being like, we know how silly we're being. Like,
it's like it's not a show that's about shitting on television. It's like a TV show where everyone acts like people on a TV show, except Fred Savage's character and like the female attorney that's in their practice are just like the two characters that essentially just go around calling out all these TV characters on their TV-ness.
And it's so like when the camera zooms in on Dean's face and he pauses and then he says something and then there's that dramatic swell in the background. The same dramatic swell. It's fucking perfect. It's so good. Like that especially because they use the same exact beat every time.
Keith, a thing is happening.
Oh no. Oh no! Yeah, that's my reaction when a thing happens in Sonic 06 too.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right, my turn to have this, and then your turn to...
Okay, yeah, please, for the love of God, fight this for me.
The problem is that because I have this in my hand, you have to drink that wine.
I just took a sip of it.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, still bad.
Still bad?
Still really bad.
You just got to plug away at it, and then it kind of just becomes normal.
I mean, I can just hold my breath and chug it. I don't know.
A guard, huh? Just try and stop me.
Is that what a guard looks like? Okay, so I can't stop those.
Really? Is it right? Did you push the right trigger? That's how you stop it.
Right trigger.
Not the left trigger.
I think I was pressing X.
Oh, then yeah, definitely don't do that.
Well, see, that's what that does. What do I do?
I think I was gonna say you definitely need to try stopping those. You saw that you stopped a couple, right?
I did, yeah.
Okay. And then
this camera angle's a real problem.
and then you
can't
shoot them with X.
That didn't work again. Where did it shoot them?
I'll say this about the grinder though, as much as I like it, I like the fact that I know that there's only one season, and then once it's over, there's not going to be any more.
Yeah,
I'm not sure it necessarily like disappoints me that much, because I feel like it's a show where the premise and the characters might have gotten a little tired by like the end of a second or third season.
That's the most meta the show becomes, is addressing how they can make the second season as fresh as the first.
That's good. Well, there's also like the episode halfway through the first season that starts with them having a conversation about the way characters would have to talk if you were going to make a show in which new viewers could jump in at any episode. He's like, what am I supposed to just go around going like, oh, I'm Dean, I'm Dean, I'm an actor, I used to be an attorney on TV, but now I live with my brother and I try to practice law in real life.
Have you had to Maya Rudolph yet? The therapist?
Yes. Like, I think that is the last episode I just saw.
Okay, that stuff is all really good.
Unless... So I've been watching Difficult People, I've been watching Broad City, and I've been watching The Grinder, and there's, like, some fairly significant overlap in, like, the cameo appearances, or the guest appearances from, like, different comedians and stuff. So I'm trying to remember, like, was that... Or did I see, like, an episode of Broad City that had Maya Rudolph? Or did I... I got to a point where I think, like, the Difficult People episode I was on had, like, the woman from Strangers with Candy, and, like, also the Broad City episode I was on had that same person.
Okay. Well, now that you've seen The Grinder and like The Grinder, I'm sure that now I could convince you to listen to Hollywood Handbook, the show that has... the podcast that stars a writer and script supervisor and another writer from The Grinder.
Yeah, sure.
It's so good. It's very similar sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
This is not going well for me.
Yeah, you're
catching these missiles is like super annoying.
You're kind of donking this hardcore. You know what I would try to do?
I haven't died.
Instead of trying to catch them where they're landing and thus exploding, see if you can try to like jump up and catch them in midair.
That has worked before. I'll show you. Like if I just kind of hang out here. I hit it once though. That was fun.
I also watched some of Casual. You seen any of that?
Casual? No.
Yeah, it's another Hulu original. And that's all right. I guess technically it's a comedy, but it's mostly depressing.
Oh, wait, what is it?
It's
Casual. This am starting to. Does this have Duplass in it? Mark Duplass?
If I knew who Mark Duplass was, I could tell you.
Mark Duplass is in The League. Plays the main guy from The League.
Wait. Shit.
He's also an incredibly talented indie film director.
Maybe. I'm gonna look this up now. Got a text here. Text message. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna Google Casual, and then I have to go say goodnight to Lucas. And that shouldn't be a problem because you clearly have a lot more work to do on this boss.
No, that's not true. I can beat him in 2 more minutes. Tops. See how they won't...
Yeah!
See that? How they won't throw? That's not me, right? Like, what? Am I doing something wrong?
Maybe you need... maybe try jumping in the air and then doing it, or...
Maybe there's no target. Maybe I'm like not close enough.
That could be.
Like essentially, this is a very easy boss because it doesn't. It's not hard to like run away from it.
No, this does not have Mark Duplass in it. It has Tommy Dewey.
Tommy Dewey.
Now, I, for some reason in my head, I was just like, I don't want to have to try to explain Casual. But turns out the Wikipedia page for Casual will let me do that by just reading the first paragraph.
Oh, good. That's way less effort for you.
Casual is an American television comedy drama series that premiered on October 7th, 2015 on
It's
Hulu.
American, I'm done. I'm in.
Created by Xander Lehman and directed by Jason Reitman.
Xander Lame Man? No, I'm out. I'm back out.
Layman.
Oh, so he's just like not.
Yeah, exactly. The series centers on Valerie, Michaela Watkins, a newly divorced single mother living with her brother, Alex, Tommy Dewey, and her daughter, Laura, Tara Lynn Barr. The cast also includes Francis Conroy and Nyasha Hatendi.
Okay.
Yeah. That's another one where the second season's coming out soon.
I have heard of Casual, like in commercials on Hulu or something like that, but
There's
it seems too sad for me to just want to watch.
It is a little sad. And it's weird because if you ask me like, what's good about it? I'm like, I don't know. Like, first, like I watch it and kind of go, this isn't a great show, right? But like for some reason I like it.
You want to know what's an okay show?
It's like a more than a sum of its parts kind of thing.
You want to know what's a good show? That's
What's
also
a good
not great.
show that's
It's
not
called,
great?
It's called You're the Worst. Is an okay show.
Hulu just. So I got to the last episode of Difficult People, and then once there was no more Difficult People episodes, Hulu was like, we're just gonna start showing you things. And it played like one episode of Inside Amy Schumer, and then after that, it played one episode of You're the Worst, and I was like, yeah, like this isn't a great show that's like kind of all right though.
Yeah, it's kind of all right.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
I want to beat this.
Do you want to pause it?
Okay, I'll pause
Can
it.
you pause it?
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'll pause it.
You're not pausing it.
Sorry, hold on. I have to not get hit by this thing first. Oh, no. Or just do get hit by it.
Here's the thing for me.
No. Okay, you go. I'll sit down.
My own personal attention deficits or whatever. My brain wants to always be doing two things at once.
Okay.
Like I usually want to be playing a game and watching a thing. Mm-hmm. So like when I'm playing a game and like I basically watched all of the grinder while I played Doom. And I don't feel like
fuck off. I hate you so much.
Why?
You have to fucking watch it. You have to watch it.
No, but see what you're coming. I think the angle you're coming at it from is like, oh, like maybe you feel like you miss out on stuff when you try to watch a thing and play a thing at the same time, and like when you go back and just watch something without doing anything else, you're like, oh, I'm getting so much more out of this. But I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I miss anything by watching something that way.
You're wrong.
Like the only show that I won't play a game while I'm watching is Game of Thrones, because there's so much fucking shit going on in so many different places that like it's too much to handle like while playing a game, but that's like the only thing.
I feel like, and there's things that I'll watch or listen to while I'm playing a game or doing something else.
Do it.
Hold on, you're sitting on my headphones like a dick.
What the fuck?
There's things that I'll watch or listen to while playing other stuff, but that's like I'll watch River Monsters while like because that's a reality TV show. It's not
Listen,
a crafted.
It's not.
I mean, it is crafted, but it's crafted in a different way, and it's not a heavy, serious thing. But it's just like if you're not hearing every word of a thing.
No, but I am though. Like that's the thing. Like I am hearing every word.
But you also have to be like actively thinking about it.
I am.
You're not.
No, I am. I really am.
Human people. Here's the thing.
No,
Here's
that's
a fun
not
fact.
true.
You ready for a fun fact?
Your brain clearly works differently from my brain.
No. Here's a fun fact about procrastination, or not procrastination, multitasking. The human brain is not made for multitasking. No one is good at it, and the better you think you are at it, the worse you are at it. That is a scientific fact. That is a fact about the human brain.
So, like I said, I basically watched every episode of The Grinder that I have watched. I've watched twice. And for each episode, there was either nothing or maybe like literally one line of dialogue where I was like, "Oh, I missed that last time." So like everything else was like word for word. Like I didn't feel like, "Oh, I didn't get that the first time around." Like, no, I got it. Like.
God damn it. Ryan says Keith is straight up scientifically wrong on this. I'm not. I read a whole thing. I read a whole thing. You can't, like, it's worth nothing to say I'm wrong without proof.
Yeah, you're right. Wait. No, you're wrong.
I had one hit left.
The thing is, like, when I just watch a TV show without doing anything else, or like a movie, like, unless it's really ridiculously compelling, I'm probably bored. And it's not like it's not boredom in like oh, I'm not enjoying what I'm watching. It's just like, yeah, what I'm watching is engaging the watching stuff part of my brain, but like the playing stuff part of my brain is getting nothing out of this, and it wants to be entertained also.
You're sick.
Yeah,
This is a sickness.
yes, I literally am sick.
This is it, but it's not just you. I feel like everybody feels like this.
I can't watch two things at once, though. That's ludicrous. Like,
of course it's
you know,
ludicrous.
like the people that like.
But that's what I'm saying. You should also be watching the game. This isn't just about the TV show that you're not watching. It's also about the game that you're not playing right. You're not giving either of the things that they're due. And this isn't about TV either.
Well-
This is like, I feel the same way about like a podcast.
Hang on, though. Sorry, I'm eating, guys. My bad. When I played the campaign of Doom, I actually did find it especially compelling to the point where I pretty much, in it, like a rare for me, I mostly did nothing else while I played Doom. So when I was watching The Grinder, I was actually playing through the campaign for a second time on a harder difficulty. So like, I didn't need to pay attention to that game at all. So like, that was totally like back burner for me.
It's a little bit fair.
You know, like basically just, I put on subtitles because I couldn't hear what the people in the game were saying. But like, I didn't even read the subtitles. Like, I don't care. Like, I got the story the first time, that's fine.
How am I supposed to fucking get away from this thing? You saw that I was just like running straight, right?
Why don't you try going towards it? Did I just blow your fucking mind?
Because then I can't see where the coins are.
Or maybe you need to try jumping like the moment it fires out.
Not now.
So, Doom, though, I have, like... And here's the thing. So, Xbox One logs all the time that you play a game for. And it has a thing where, like, if you're playing a game and then you switch to TV or something, the game is technically, like, running in the background, but it's, like, suspended or something. Like, I don't know if that counts. I don't really know what the parameters are for, like, what it does and doesn't count for playtime, but I'm pretty sure my Xbox One says that I have, like, 70 hours logged in Doom.
That's a lot.
It is a lot. It is more than double the next closest person on my friends list.
Wow.
Like, I think the
You
next
should play some
person is, like,
Overwatch.
30. I don't have money for it. I would love to.
It's not full price, $40.
What?
$40.
What are you talking about?
It's $40.
When was it $40?
It's always been $40.
It's 60.
No, it's not. The $60 version comes with like 6 extra costumes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's $40.
Oh, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's dope. Get it on PC. We'll play on PC.
No, I'm not going to play on PC.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Play on PC with a controller.
Meh. See, here's the thing. I thought for sure you'd get the Xbox version. I was like, oh, I bet I could play that game with Keith. What?
Everybody I know is playing on PC, so I got it on PC.
Okay. Yeah, I've tried to play PC multiplayer shooters with a controller before, and like, nah.
I'll tell you this: everybody's playing it with a controller. I'm not, but like everybody else is.
Well, I guess I don't know how. I don't really know much about. I've heard that Overwatch is very different from a lot of other competitive shooters.
It is very different, yeah.
So I don't even know
what you're
how
talking about
much
is TF2, and that it's the same.
I don't know how much like the Twitch pinpoint aiming thing is a factor
Not
in
much.
that game, but
No.
yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
It's a lot. It's a lot like Halo and how much damage people are taking.
Here, the thing for me is I don't really ever play games with friends, so the where people are playing it kind of thing isn't really a factor for me, and I just like the convenience of the console. Like I don't want to I could play it on my Steam Link, but
I don't think
Steam Link is really convenient.
there's
But
Steam Link because it's an active Blizzard game, so it uses Battle.net.
Well then, yeah, I'm definitely not getting it because then I'd have to be in my office to play the game. So fuck that. So there you go. But yeah, so I beat Doom. I beat Doom on normal. Then I went back, and last night I just finally finished it on hard, and now I'm going back and doing it on the extra hard.
I don't think that console games are more convenient anymore.
I see where you're coming from.
Like, unless you don't have a PC and you do have a console, then it's more convenient.
I mean,
but you already have a PC and you already have a console.
My PC is in the basement.
Right.
So that's inconvenient.
I mean, it's in a different room than
mate.
I don't know how it makes it inconvenient.
Like I said, I have a Steam Link.
Wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't you like coming into the basement?
No.
Why not?
I mean, because it's like cold and stupid. I mean, it's really hot right now.
You don't want to yeah, everybody's upstairs all the time. I want to go where not everybody is all the time.
Yeah, but like during the day, I have to take care of kids and stuff anyway. So I'm not playing games regardless. So by the time I am playing games, it's the kids are asleep, and it's just Nicole. So if I'm gonna be playing games, she's probably gonna be reading a book or something. So it doesn't really matter that much. Meh. Yeah, that's why I was in love with my Steam Link for a while. I just kind of got off that because I just kind of moved on to console-based endeavors for a while. I'm sure I'll get back to it and start using it a bunch again. But even that, I think the Steam Link is really impressive for how well it does what it's meant to do. But that's not to say that it turns PC gaming into a console experience. If anything, you need to be willing to put up with more PC gaming weirdness and incompatibility crap because of that you're doing something weird with it.
Mm-hmm. I heard that Steam machines are basically dead.
Yeah, of course. Come on. That was stupid.
It was stupid.
I think if they had come out with Steam Link from the get and been no, this is the thing, get this thing, it would have been a totally different game.
Yeah?
Do you not agree with that?
I agree. Well, they said them at the same time, right? They said...
Well, yeah, it's the Steam... From what I understand, all Steam boxes or Steam machines do what the Steam Link does, in addition to being able to run games locally. But I would... immediately when I heard about Steam machines, I was well, I don't need that thing, but I do want to do the streaming thing that it can do, so just sell me a box that does that. And it took them 2 years or something to finally announce it.
Oh, did they really? I thought that they announced them simultaneously.
No. Also, there's the thing of, for me, and I know you can probably relate to this a little bit, though you did just upgrade your PC, is at this point, my PC can still run most modern games, but it's not going to get the,
Yeah, you had a better card than my old card that I just upgraded from, and I was able to run Overwatch on high still.
But Blizzard games typically have much lower specs than other, like, similar AAA hardcore PC games.
One more hit, and that's it.
So, like, yeah, PC games can look better than
did it.
console games, but my PC's not good enough to get that out of it, so, like, there's not that.
Did I do
part
it
of
or
it
what?
for
What's
me.
going on?
Yeah, you did it.
Watch it. He's coming.
Oh, no, get out of there. Get out of there. Move it. You got a ring, so you're fine. It's, yeah, okay, sure. Hey, look at it.
Did
It's
it.
done. Yeah. Slap that.
That took too long.
It sure did.
Yeah, it did.
It really
It
fucking
really
did.
did.
Yeah.
And it's not our fault, and it's your fault. And you know it. You knew it.
you know it.
You knew it before this game came out. You knew. And you still sold it in a store, in multiple stores.
Did they sell this in more than one store?
Yeah, to like at least 2 or 3 GameStops and a Walmart.